We are not at the end. But you know, we were already on 0, so why don't we see what happens if we go for it? Oh, that doesn't sound good. That wasn't it, right? No, I don't think... Okay, so that... I'm pretty sure that was an anomaly. It looks good. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what happened. So, we found some stairs, which seemed to lead out, and we went up them, and then we got a black screen, which is usually what happens when we die. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to check something. Where's Steam? Where'd I put Steam? Yeah, we did not, we didn't get the achievement for winning, so I'm guessing we didn't win. But yeah, we found a stairwell which appeared to go up and out, appeared to go to daylight. But when we got to the top, everything blacked out. So I think we just kind of died. And I suspected that was what was going to happen, but I mean, I was kind of okay with it. Oh my. Ooh, what do these say? No smoking anywhere. Okay, well, we won't smoke here then. But yeah, we didn't have much invested in that run, so I was like, whatever, let's go take a look. Is this a different Joe? From a distance, he looks a little different. Are you the Joe we know and love? Yeah, I think you are. I'm pretty sure you're Joe. So that's kind of a clever one, because I imagine if someone was trapped in this situation for so long, they probably would just sort of rush for it. Be like, oh my god, the way out, finally. And just go. Probably wouldn't question it. Oh, man, what was it? What was the anomaly? The part that's bugging me is not being able to figure out what the anomaly actually was. Like, is the anomaly something to do with you, Joe? Have you, like, changed your clothes a shade or something? Like, honestly, it'd be kind of mean to do that. I also wonder, I don't think I've seen an anomaly repeat yet. And apparently there was one in there, too. God knows what it was, though. I was kind of wondering, like, if anomalies don't repeat, then eventually it just kind of has to let us go, you know? Joe seems clean. All the doors look correct. Dogs look right. That is somewhat anomalous. I think we'll head the other way now. Bye, Joe. You don't want to be down there. It's also worth noting sometimes the anomalies are just occurrences. They're not actually based on your observance or your ability to pick up on things. It's just kind of, oh hey, look at this flashy, crazy thing that's happening now, which are honestly kind of my favorites. Joe, you look okay. Oh, so it's actually a pretty elegant system, all things considered. Hell was that? So if you don't see an anomaly, you press forward. If you do see an anomaly, you go backwards. Either way, you'll make it to the next area, but whether that will be the next floor or the starting floor, it depends on whether you are correct or not. So yeah, it's pretty ingenious, honestly. I like it. I like the way they designed it. Whoa, mother! Hi. You see the eyes moving this time? Holy crap. So that's an anomaly, so we're going to go back the other way. And that takes us to exit 2. And if we get 8 correct all in a row, then we get out, allegedly. And it is awfully creative how it does some of these anomalies. It just kind of bugs me how some of them seem to be so tiny, where I'll be like studying everything and not find anything. And really not know what it is I'm missing. Like, could it be something about what Joe does when he hits the end? I hope not, because that is dangerously close to me getting all the way to the end of it, you know? And restarting. Okay. So yeah, the system design is actually very elegant. I'm just not sure how I feel about some of the anomalies. Since there's things like, what about this stain up here? Is this an anomaly? Actually, I think it might be. You know what? I'm going to take a gamble. We're only on floor 2. It was! Oh my god, that stain was an anomaly? Seriously? Oh dear god. That's, oh man. Like, honestly, the scariest ones are often the gimmies, because something crazy happens and you're like, oh, I gotta get out of here, which is, you know, your instinct. It's run away, run the other way. And that tends to be what you need to do. Not seeing anything unusual with Joe. Looks good. That all looks correct. She's still a 10 out of 10. Security cams are all where they should be. Doors are all where they should be. I think that stain was meant to look like a ghost or something. I think we're clean on this one. We were. Awesome. Okay, how about this one? Start off, try and take a good look at everything. Since it could be anything nowadays. There's Joe. Joe's behavior seems completely correct. In that he never acknowledges the person he's seen about 1,000,000 times now. That all looks right. Got the right number of security cams, the right number of hatches. I refuse to count the lights. We're good. Rather annoyed we've only gotten to the exit, to the end of it once. Okay. Oh, it's kind of painful. You just wait for the number to be revealed and it's 0. And it's like, but what? What was different? What was wrong? It's like when you go through and everything looks completely normal. What was it? Was it something about Joe's hairline? Come on. Give me some kind of hint as to what I missed. Okay, I think we're good here. Keep left. Yep, that's number 2. I thought I heard something for a second there. It is weird to me that there's never been anything with the dogs or the dentist, as far as I can tell, at least. Joe seems normal. Don't see anything unusual with him. Thought I heard something again. Honestly, though, when all hell breaks loose, that's so much easier to deal with. It's honestly less nerve-wracking when some insane, crazy thing happens. Because when something insane happens, it's quite obvious what's wrong. When nothing happens, it's like, well, is it wrong? Like, God, what if it's in the reflections? What if I need to be looking for reflections? That still says keep left while pointing to the right. I should probably keep an eye on that, too. That's different. Yep, the tiles were not previously an angry face, so we're going to turn around here. That's the ADHD spirit. I like it. All right. Back to 3. Floor looks okay. The floor is now my new fixation since it was an anomaly once. Going to assume it'll be an anomaly forevermore. Joe? Joe, I'm going to have to start asking you to tell me if you're an anomaly. Like, I feel like we've known each other long enough that we should be able to trust that much. Like, if I'm ever an anomaly, I will be sure to let you know, okay? And I expect the same in return. Okay, I don't see anybody, like, murdering each other in that scene. Just waiting for that to be something creepy. Actually, I was wrong. We have seen one anomaly repeat. We've seen the twins repeat. But while we have seen them repeat, we also died to them the first time, so that might not count. Using its real name, anomaly. What the hell? What was it? What was the anomaly? I would kill to know. Start using its real name and not anomaly. Anna Marie. Oh wait, no, Animali. What was that song? Who sang Animali? I forget. It was that one with the really scary music video where the girl was like comatose, but they thought she was dead and they were going to start operating on her, and then she like wakes up at the last second. Which I'm glad they did, because if they'd left it like that, I would have been very angry. What is the anomaly? I see no anomalies here. But that does not mean there are no anomalies here. Oh! I do see an anomaly here. We have the Eye of Sauron tracking us. Okay. Thank you for your assistance. Incubus. Okay. Fireworks going off somewhere outside. Can't see him. Sorry. That's how it is sometimes. Okay, we are not smoking. That one looks okay. The dental clinic, I think, looks alright. Store owner is not from a horror movie. Vents are alright. I think Joe's okay. Joe bugs me, because he's in our lives so briefly, you know? Just don't quite know what he's going to... I just worry that we're going to miss something on him and never see it again, you know? Looks like the right number of everything. Okay. Sign still says keep left while pointing to the right, which is what we want. And we were clean. Good. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Seaside. God, I never liked those movies. Like, as a sci-fi fan, I'm supposed to like 2001 Space Odyssey. I did not like it. I found it kind of dull and boring. And the end of it was just so freaking confusing. And I loved the books. I actually really loved the books. I read all the, I guess we'll call it the 1001 series. Yeah, I loved all the books, but I did not like the movies. Although I'm not sure they ever did another one other than the first. What if he has a sticky node with "kick me" on the back? That would be an anomalous occurrence now, wouldn't it? That would definitely be an anomaly. So glad it wasn't only me. No, not everybody liked that movie. And honestly, like, this seems to be a thing with me and Stanley Kubrick movies. Like, I love the book of The Shining. I hated his version of The Shining. I actually like the TV movie of The Shining better than Kubrick's version of The Shining, which is, I think, heresy in at least 3 different religions, but that's how I feel. That's what I believe. I think we're clean on this one. Didn't see anything obvious, at least. Keep left while pointing to the right. Still good. And we were clean. Good. Yeah, there was, what was it? 2000, I think it was 2001 A Space Odyssey. 2000, I think, 20, The Next Odyssey. I think there was a third one, like 2060, and then 3001, The Final Odyssey. They had a huge jump in there. Good. Okay, let's daily check on Joe. It's okay, Joe. I'm a medical professional. It's alright for me to check on you like this. It just occurred to me, I've never really been checking his left side. Wouldn't that be funny? It's like, oh yeah, on his left side, his arm is like green and polka dot. Nothing there, nothing there. You know, like, one of my big criticisms of Kubrick's Shining is the casting of Jack Nicholson. Like, that is a movie about a man who, kind of stuck in isolation, slowly goes insane, and they cast a man who starts off looking completely insane. Like, I would not have spent a winter with Jack Nicholson in that, at least not with that makeup and costume. Like, no, heck no. I'd be like, that guy's gonna kill me as soon as the chapter changes. I'm in like that paranoid mode where I'm like, well, the last one was clean, so this one has to have an anomaly. There's got to be an anomaly here, right? And I don't know how small the anomalies can be. Like, seriously, if there are anomalies on dates, that is gonna present a problem. Big problem. And this Where's Waldo thing, like, I feel like this might be a perpetrator, you know? The dogs. Nothing creepy about the dogs. That is one thing. The anomalies are pretty much always creepy in some way. It's really very rarely a totally innocuous anomaly. Alright. Moving forward. 2010, The Year We Make Contact, or simply 2010, is a 1984 American science fiction film written, produced, and shot and directed by Peter Hyams, serving as a sequel to Stanley Kubrick's 1968 film 2001 A Space Odyssey, and based on Arthur C. Clarke's 1982 sequel novel 2010 Odyssey 2. The film follows a joint American and Soviet crew who are sent to Jupiter to discover the reason behind the failure of the Discovery 1 mission. Yeah, I remember all that. Definitely remember all that. Oh. That's wait. No, really? Oh, I swear, I came around here, saw the 0, and all of a sudden I thought it was an anomaly. Ah, man, I don't know what I missed. I never know what I'm missing here. Would love just a little more info. Just a tiny... Oh, like a light being out of place. Okay, that's one. Okay, that works. So we haven't seen much in the way of, like, super fun anomalies in a while. Yeah, that's anomalous. That is definitely anomalous. Oh, we running. We running. No doubt about it. We running. Still no smoking. It is. I'm starting to feel like upset that the dental clinic is fine. Oh, okay. It's reflections. All right. No, I think Joe's fine. I didn't see anything on Joe. The dogs all look okay. Exit 8 sign is good. Lights look okay. Concourse sign is okay. Don't think there's anything unusual here. You know what'd be funny is that what if there's an anomaly that I've just seen so many times I no longer register it as an anomaly, you know? I bet that could happen. On the review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, 67% of 36 only 36 critics, huh? Reviews are positive with an average of 5.8 out of 10. The website's consensus reads, 2010 struggles to escape from the shadow of its monolithic predecessor, but offers brainy adventure in a more straightforward voyage through the cosmos. Robert Ebert reckoned it was undeniably a good film, but had so many problems, mostly stemming from having to live up to the first film. See, to me when I hear that, my thought is, if you're a professional reviewer, you're supposed to be able to differentiate. You know, you're supposed to be able to differentiate or separate out a movie from its prequels. Particularly ones that are so vastly different. Because while the stories are contiguous, they often feature different characters. I think that one was clean. It was clean. Good. Muggsy, stop doing whatever you're doing. Ow. Knock it off. Yeah, much appreciated. I'll always go read it if we need to. That looks okay. How about you, dude? Looks alright. Nothing weird on him. Every time I look at this, I'm like, is this different? Would I even know if it was different? I need to see, like, her blink or something. She's still 10 out of 10. The numbers all seem correct. That still says concourse. I bet this game would be a lot quicker if you knew there was an anomaly in every one and you had to find it. Because as it stands, I spend a lot of my time just sort of wandering around, trying to look for anomalies that aren't there. That all looks okay. All right. Go in easily. Try and take a look around. Anything obvious? Nothing obvious. Nothing immediately showing itself. Exactly. Constantly second guessing. Because once you go through, you're committed. Nothing unusual with Joe. Yeah, once you pass through, you are committed, and any mistakes you make are locked in. See, that should be alright. Should be okay there. And like I said, it is worth noting that the anomalies are usually fairly blatant when you find them. They're just weirdly good at blending in, you know? That is a good point. That is a good point. That paranoia, not trusting yourself. And the game gives you a lot of reasons not to trust you. Hell, it could mess with you purposely. Like, it would be kind of poor game design, but the game could just say, you know, even if you get it right, the game could just be like, oh, nope, you got it wrong, just to set you in that mood, you know? Security camera in operation. Alright, I don't see anything. But there was something. What was it? What are we looking for? What am I missing? I feel like I must have hit the same anomaly multiple times now and just not seen it. Alright, there's you. You seem okay. You seem okay, Joe. Oh, Dead Space? When did that do? When did it do that? I didn't actually play Dead Space, so. I wonder if it might, like, throw spelling errors into this. That would be annoying. That'd be incredibly annoying. I would hate it. I think we're good. Yeah, that one was clean. I mean, hell, that might have been what was going on at the start. Maybe I wasn't actually missing anomalies. Maybe it just literally wasn't having them in there, but claiming it did, you know? Like I said, I don't think that would be good game design. You want to be real careful about how you lie to the player. It's always a risk when you do that. Part of me wonders if, like, am I just taking so long at this that it's running out of anomalies? Because we haven't seen anything big and cool in a while. That one's clean. Oh, there's the stairs. Okay, turning back. Alright, add that to the list of ones we have gotten through. Gotta say, I would feel really bad for this poor guy. Just being like... Is this thing moving? I think they're all moving. Or maybe just growing? I don't know. I think that's an anomaly or not a glitch. I can't quite tell. Yeah, it was an anomaly. Okay. Oh, that was freaky. So I gotta look at them for a minute. Oh, you know, like, what if they did one where it was just, like, slightly smaller than they were before? Oh, I would never pick up on that. Joe looks normal. For Joe. Let's see, makeup people are okay. This one looks about right. Dogs are all the same dogs. Store is store. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's a subtle one. Here, one sec. I need a drink real quick. Oh, that's cute. Doorknob in the middle of the door. Nice. I like it. Keep forgetting Joe's going to be there. We haven't been at exit 5 in a while. okay. She looks alright. How about you, Joe? Are you good? Joe seems okay. Don't see any problems with Joe. The lights look alright. Finding all the mistakes in the Native American Museum in DC. Oh boy, that sounds like quite a trial. Well, I should probably count the speech bubbles here. So there's 4 exclamation bubbles here. Just in case in the future that comes up. 4 bubbles. That's something pretty easy to note and memorize. Okay. All looks alright. Look up again. Have I missed something? Let me see here. Can't tell if they turned it up or toned it down for the remaster, but that game was entirely gore, body horror, and jump scares. Got old quick. Shiny item in the far corner. Longer. Yeah. That is a thing. No, okay, all right. Yeah, it's horror is a hard thing to get, and I feel like, especially in a lot of the remakes, they don't often get what made things scary in the first place. And so, things get overlooked or missed. And like one I was thinking of recently was the Silent Hill 2 remake. Oh, we're on 6, nice. Which by all accounts, it was pretty good. But the over-the-shoulder camera kind of sucked something out of it. Made it so that you couldn't have, fixed camera perspectives that could do some very interesting and cinematic things with the game. And by taking it in that direction, you made it, more like Resident Evil 4, which is what everybody's been chasing in survival horror for so long. And there's no real need for it, 4 bubbles. Looks good. God, I'm going to be seeing this hallway in my dreams. As would the protagonist, I assume. I'm kind of assuming that they wouldn't throw the same anomaly after you too quickly. Oh, look at that. Okay, everything's good there. I feel genuinely annoyed that we still haven't seen anything crazy happen with the dental ad or the dogs. Like, that feels like the ideal spot. Are you... Okay, he's looking at me now. All this time, Joe, I wanted you to look at me, and now it's in this creepy way. God, man. Okay, but hey. We're at exit 8. Everything else looks good here. Okay. We have another shot. Will we find an anomaly here? There's Joe. Joe is not showing any unusual signs. I play. Here's the funny thing. I played Silent Hill 2. I did not finish it. It's the funny thing because, in my opinion, I think Silent Hill 2 actually has a much better story from like any of the other Silent Hills. It really was inspired. But I can't say I really liked it as much as any of the others. Weird as that might be to say. Like, although to be fair, the only Silent Hill I actually finished was Silent Hill 1. Which kind of makes it my favorite as a result, kind of by default. Go. Yeah, like, it is kind of a funny thing. I refuse to go down that hall until I have confirmed in some way that there is no anomaly here. Because last time I went through, we ended up back at level 1. What could I be missing here? Doorknobs all look good. The doors are in the right place. There's enough vents. That says exit 8. That says to concourse like it's supposed to. It's exactly what happened last time. It felt like there were no anomalies, and when I went through, there it was. Back to 0. Security camera in operation. 1010, 3,000 yen. All of those look correct. But like at the same time, I really do appreciate what Silent Hill 2 did. And I did kind of, like everyone else, I was a little bit skeptical about Bloober Team taking over it. Because, sort of mixed on that. Bloober Team did The Medium, which, in my opinion, was a pretty competent horror game. But they kind of dropped the ball on the story. Like, seriously, the way they have, like, demons being these things that are spawned from traumatic events, and then, like, at the end of it, like, the one who spawned the demon because of the horror she was inflicted on her, kind of kills herself to get rid of the demon. And it's like, really? That's the message we want to go with? So, I was like, I'm not sure I trust Bloober Team in the story department. But at the same time, Silent Hill 2's story is already written. So I wasn't really worried that they would get that story wrong. But I was kind of concerned about the idea of changing. Yeah, it's a terrible message. Absolutely terrible. But at the same time, I was kind of worried about the over-the-shoulder camera because, ever since, like, you look at it, Resident Evil 4 did great with that. And then when they did the RE2 remake, they did the same thing. And then they've just kind of been redoing that over and over again. How did what go down in the original? As far as I know, the story in Silent Hill 2 is the same in the original as it is in the remake. Alright, I can't find an anomaly. I'm like, hold on, God. I don't want to commit to this. I think I would rather stay wandering this hallway forever. Was there always two handle in the... I think so? I think there was. You got me wondering now, but I think there was. I'll tell you now, if we end up running through this again, I will definitely be checking. But I'm not seeing anything which is immediately making me think anomaly here. True, they do look odd. Yeah, the story of Silent Hill 2 was the same as far as I know. Though they did change some things. Alright, here we go. Keep left while pointing to the right. Oh my god, I think we made it out! Assuming this isn't another anomaly, I think we got it. Okay, here we go. We did it! We got out from exit 8. Oh. There we go. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Yeah, RE5 and 6 went into a weird place. I feel like Capcom took the wrong message from Resident Evil 4 and thought, well, I guess all they want is action movies now. Thank you for using the underground passageway. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause you. There are 4 of anomalies that have not been found. We appreciate your understanding and cooperation. So what, I gotta do this again? 4 which haven't been found. Okay, you know what, let's... How much time we got left? Oh, wow, this took a lot longer than I thought it did. Okay, you know what, whatever. We got a little bit of time left. Let's just go through and see if we can find the other anomalies. And if we don't find them in time, we don't find them in time. Whatever. No big deal. I guess it also confirms that we did always have those 2 handles there. Joe looks apparently pretty normal. And at least, you know, and honestly, there's less pressure now. Less pressure now that I don't have to worry about finding them anymore. And I do notice, I was right. None of the anomalies actually repeated. We appreciate your understanding and cooperation. Yeah, we'll just keep going for a minute and see. We don't... Not in too much of a hurry at this point. Yeah, I was surprised that took 2 hours. I actually downloaded the sequel as well because Joe, were you always this tall? Joe was not always this tall. Okay, alright, there's one of them. Joe, you... So the stairs did repeat, but I guess what I would say is no anomaly that I figured out repeated. So, like, the stairs repeated, but I also died to the stairs. So that was kind of understandable. But yeah, like, I don't know. Capcom, I think, if I recall correctly, I think they weren't hugely impressed with how Resident Evil 3 did. And then, you know, Resident Evil 4 did, you know, bank, absolute. And I think they were like, okay, well, now we got to do everything like Resident Evil 4. So they did for 5 and 6, and neither one was as well received. 5 particularly had some problems because of where they set it. Like, they basically had 2 white commandos gunning down a whole bunch of African zombies. That was not a great optic. Also, there was the scene where Chris Redfield, like, punches a boulder out of the way, and it's like, okay, come on. There are definitely beings in Resident Evil who can punch boulders, but Chris Redfield is a human and is not capable of doing that, so, you know. And so, you know, then they just kind of... Then they kind of let somebody else take the reins, I forget who, but they made Resident Evil 7, which was from the first person and was absolutely terrifying. And of course, then they kind of did the same thing, like, well, let's make all of them this way. So they made Resident Evil 8, which was good, but not as good as RE7. It was not as inspired. And they haven't made an RE9 yet, no. They've just been doing, like, remakes lately. You know, they remade 2, which was nice. But again, you know, they were like, okay, you know, do the over-the-shoulder like RE4. They remade 3 the same way. I will say one improvement on 3. There's no way Jill Valentine would be fighting the way she was in a tube top. I'm sorry. So RE3's remake at least got that fixed. So now, hey, now that you beat this game once, want to learn it? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Why not? Yeah, I'd be up for hearing that too, Cam. Alright, we're actually moving through here pretty quickly. Let's see what the next anomaly is. Be like, now he's shorter. It would be kind of cool to get all of the... Because there's only 2 achievements. One for getting out, and one for... one for getting out, and one for finding all the anomalies. So if we happen to find it in the next few minutes, then... that would be kind of neat. Whoa! Uh-oh. Think we're gonna head this way now. Yep. Yep, I don't know who might come out of there, but I don't want to meet them. Excuse me. Okay. The aforementioned passerby acts as a timer. If the passerby makes it to the end of the passageway before the player leaves, the passageway will automatically loop regardless if the player is right in their assessment or not. Wait, what? Really? That's weird. Oh, and I found another one. That one there. I wonder if that's the last one. Yeah, that's really perturbing. That would be a weird design. Okay, I think there's only got to be one more then, right? Like, I spent so much time checking... That can't be right, because I spent a lot of time checking myself... No, that didn't change. I just thought it did. Because I spent a lot of time checking myself on the last one. And it ended up correct. I think we're okay there. That looks right. All that looks right. Alright, let's go through. 7. Should only be one anomaly left. Now the question is, are they going to save it for 8 or not? Doesn't appear to be Joe. Joe, I'm going to miss you, bud. Eventually we're getting out of here. And we won't see each other again then. I'm sorry about that, friend. This is the last one. Anomaly's either got to be here, or... we're gonna have to run through again. That'd be weird. There's a dental clinic. Dogs all look the same. Joe, what are we looking for as far as anomalies go here? You have any idea? Turn back, turn back, turn back, turn back. Okay, that's pretty, that's pretty, clear. Alright. And Joe is walking real fast, so we're gonna go around. Wait, are we trapped here? Did we never get out? Huh. Okay, well that was all the anomalies at least. Oh, there's the way out, okay. That was funny. A big sign saying turn back, turn back, turn back, turn back. That's hard to misinterpret. It would be nice if they'd show us the what the outside world looks like, you know? But yeah, I'd actually downloaded the sequel just in case this took too long. But no, this took almost exactly 2 hours to get through, so it's almost perfect timing. Alright, let me see here. So, has it got a sign for me now? Now that we found all the assessment, or anomalies? All anomalies found, thank you for using our underground passageway. Well, I feel like this is as good a place as any to just sort of sit here for a sec. Technically, I have like 3 minutes left on the stream, but we're kind of out at the moment. Still, that was pretty good. That's like the outside and portal. Yeah, probably. I guess it depends on how long we've actually been in here before, how long it took us to get through. So, I'm actually really interested in this genre. Because it's an interesting blend of horror and puzzle game. And it's also kind of the first time I've seen one of these sort of ads. Oh, sorry about that. Not easily in my control. What What was I saying? Yeah, I'm curious about this genre because it's kind of a new thing, and I'm curious about it. And I might even make a video about this, so I'm going to do a few more of these. I've already downloaded the sequel to this, so next time I stream, we'll probably do that. That one's called... Oh, hi. Yeah, welcome. I think that one's called Platform 8. And, of course, like I said, a bunch of people have jumped on this boat and made their own version, so I'm kind of curious to check that out. Anyhow, I guess for now, that'll probably do it. It's been good talking to you guys. I hope I see you all again soon. What was I thinking? Gradually rebuilding my queue on YouTube. So, like I said, I lost pretty much all my stuff, so I'm trying to get things back through it. We'll see. But anyway, there'll be another demo time up on Monday, and I will be working, hopefully, on the SteamWorld Heist video for November. So I guess until next time, thanks for being here. Hope I see you all again soon, and thanks for playing. Take care, everybody. See y'all later. Hi. Oh, look who's decided he likes the microphone now. Yep. That's him again. All right, later, folks.